Hi everyone, it's Marisa from bumblebeeapothecary.com, and today I'm going to bring you along while I make sushi. So this was actually an idea that was inspired by one of you who left a comment. Thank you as always for all of your very nice comments. This person had the idea of making a gap sushi, either a roll or having it in like a sushi bowl. So I am going to make a couple different versions, a gaps one, a regular one with rice, and just show you what kind of fillings we're using in the process. So I've really enjoyed eating sushi for quite a long time, but I have never actually tried making it myself until I got ready to make this video. So it turned out to be a really fun process, and I think you're gonna enjoy it too. So to start with, I have my sheets of nori. So I have this organic sushi nori from Ocean's Halo. I'm gonna have as many of these things as I can find linked in the description box down below so that you can find them and make this yourself. So I'm gonna start with that. I'm first gonna make a roll with regular rice, and then I'm gonna make one with cauliflower rice. Also for my other fillings, I have salmon here. So this is a very quickly seared salmon. It's technically still raw. I got this from Vital Choice. I'll have a link in the description box to this one as well if you'd like to get it. It was the best choice that I could get for raw salmon in landlocked Colorado as far as ordering something like this. So it's really tasty. It works great. I also have some avocado and then some thin slices of cucumber. I have some salmon roe that I also got from Vital Choice, and I'll have that linked below as well. And then I made some spicy mayo. This is just our good mayonnaise that we have with some probiotic sriracha. So Wild Brine makes a spicy kimchi sriracha, and the ingredients on this fit with full gaps. So really nice option. So just mayonnaise and some sriracha. And I have some pickled ginger to have alongside. This is something that would be wonderful to make. I just picked up this one for right now. And then let's talk about soy sauce and coconut aminos for a little bit. So coconut aminos, I know that there are some people using them on gaps. Dr. Natasha says no, we shouldn't be using coconut aminos on gaps. They're too processed. She doesn't like them for gaps. So just wanted to clear that up. I do believe that they would be an okay option for somebody who wants a soy sauce-like product on a full Weston A. Price Nourishing Traditions type of a diet. I think they're a good option as far as I'm able to tell and as far as I know. It's very hard to find an actual real traditionally fermented soy sauce, so I think that this is a good option. So let's go ahead and get started. So first I have this rice that we're going to use for this first one. Now this is short grain organic sushi rice, and it was a little bit of a process actually to prepare this and cook it. I just looked up instructions online for how to rinse it and wash it and soak it beforehand and do all of that and then cook it. So I'm going to start by spreading it out. The first time that I made one of these, I made the mistake of using too much rice, and I found out that they work a lot better if you just do a thin layer of rice. Also, to prepare the rice, you have to mix, it's supposed to be rice wine vinegar. Normally it calls for sugar and some salt, so I did my own version with white wine vinegar and honey, good mineral salt, and I think that ended up tasting good. And then we will prepare the cauliflower rice in as similar of a way as we can in just a little bit, so you can kind of get ideas for how I'm doing that. Okay, so I'm leaving these two long ends without rice as best I can, but bringing the rice up all the way to these sides here. So once that is there, I'm just going to start adding my filling. So I have my cucumber. I'm going to add some avocado. There are really a lot of possibilities for fillings, so it's fun to get creative and use what you like. And then I'm going to add some of my salmon. This is nice because it comes away in these little strips already. So I'm just taking those and putting them right on. And then I'm going to also go ahead and add some salmon roe because I think that's going to add really nice flavor. Okay, and then I have my spicy sriracha mayo. So I'm just going to drizzle a thin little line of that down. All right, and then now it's time to go ahead and start rolling this up. So there are sushi mats that are, I'm sure, make it very easy for rolling up, and I do not own one of those. Someday maybe it would be fun to have one, but I'm just going to use parchment paper, and that's been working okay. So what I've been doing is just start rolling the one end up and over, and then try to hold it over and keep it kind of tight. And then when you get to this point, I have some water here, so I'm just going to wet this edge of the seaweed, the nori, and then continue rolling until it meets up with that edge there. And just kind of press it together so that it stays together. And then there it is. And then with a nice sharp knife, we can go ahead and slice them. Okay, so now we're going to start preparing the cauliflower rice, and to get that right flavor, I'm going to add a couple sprinkles of salt. I just have one package of cauliflower rice here. And in keeping with Gap's ingredients here, we're going to add just a splash of apple cider vinegar, since that's the best option for vinegar on Gap's. An organic distilled vinegar would be okay. I just don't have that on hand because apple cider vinegar is my preferred one. And then I'm going to do just a quick drizzle of honey. So that should give us that certain flavor that we're looking for with sushi rice. Mix that all around. And then we'll go ahead and start assembling this one. So we'll start by adding our cauliflower rice. Make sure we're not getting too thick of a layer. A nice thin layer works best. All right, that looks good. Now we're going to do our toppings, or fillings rather. Have our cucumber, avocado, salmon, and some of the salmon roe. And then drizzle this spicy sriracha mayo. So really everything is just the same to make this Gap's. Just swapping out the rice for cauliflower rice. And then we're going to go ahead and roll up. And there we go. And then we can go ahead and slice these. Squeezing out some of the moisture from the cauliflower rice would probably be a good thing to do beforehand, but if you just transfer these to a plate, it should be okay. So then another idea, of course, would be to make a bowl, just tossing all of these ingredients in and eating it that way, so it'd be a quicker, less labor-intensive and detailed kind of a way to enjoy all these same flavors in an easier, faster way. So that would be very tasty to do. But I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and I hope that you give it a try. And if you do, let me know how you liked it. Make sure to check out that description box for links to the fish that I have, the salmon roe. I'll try to link also the seaweed and as many other things as I can, the sriracha, so that you can find them easily. Also check out that description box for links to free ebooks and other goodies, information on how I can help you follow Gap's, on my membership with live Q&As with me, and all kinds of good stuff. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with anybody else you think would like to know how to make some Gap's legal grain-free sushi or regular sushi with really nutrient-dense ingredients. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I get out new videos every week on nourishing recipes and natural living. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.